It's 2 a.m. You're replaying a conversation from 3 days ago. Did you say the right thing? Did they notice that awkward pause? What if they thought you were weird? And now you're analyzing why you're analyzing, which makes you analyze the fact that you're analyzing your analysis. If you just felt personally attacked, welcome. You're an overthinker and your brain isn't broken. It's actually doing something most people's brains can't do. The problem is, it won't address what nobody tells you about overthinking. It's not a character flaw. It's not weakness. It's actually a specific pattern of cognitive processing that affects approximately 73% of young adults and 52% of the general population. According to research from the University of Michigan, psychologists call this repetitive negative thinking, or RNT. But here's what's fascinating. Overthinking isn't just rumination. It's your brain running multiple simultaneous probability calculations about past, present, and future scenarios. Dr. Susan Nolan-Hoxham's research at Yale found that overthinkers have heightened activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for complex planning, problem-solving, and scenario building, while other people's brains process a situation once and move on. Yours is running a mental simulation of every possible outcome, every alternative choice, every potential consequence. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. The issue is that your brain doesn't know when to turn off the simulation software. 2 o'clock to 2:45, Section 1. The multiple timeline problem. Here's what's actually happening when you overthink. Your brain isn't just thinking about what happened. It's constructing parallel timelines. Timeline 1, what actually happened. Timeline 2, what do you think happened. Timeline 3, what do you think they think happened. Timeline 4, what could have happened if you'd said something different. Timeline 5, why it happened tomorrow because of what happened today. Timeline 6, what you should have done 3 steps ago. Most people process timeline 1 and move on. Your brain is simultaneously running all 6 timelines, cross-referencing them for inconsistencies, and building contingency plans for each possible branch. Research in cognitive psychology shows this is called counterfactual thinking, generating alternative versions of events. Overthinkers don't just use this occasionally. Your brain does it automatically, constantly, exhaustively. You're not overthinking. You're running a mental supercomputer that won't enter sleep mode. Section 2. The pattern recognition curse. Here's where overthinking gets interesting. Your brain is exceptionally good at pattern recognition. Almost too good. You'll notice micro-expressions other people miss. You detect tone shifts in text messages. You'll remember small details from conversations weeks ago. You'll see connections between things that seem unrelated. Studies from the journal Consciousness and Cognition found that people who overthink score significantly higher on pattern detection tests. You're essentially walking around with enhanced perception, noticing everything, filing everything, analyzing everything. But here's the curse. Once your brain identifies a pattern, it assumes the pattern will repeat. Someone was short with you. Once your brain files it under, they might always be short with you, and starts monitoring for confirmation. This isn't paranoia. It's your brain doing exactly what evolution designed it to do: predict threats based on past data. The problem is modern social situations aren't actual threats, but your pattern recognition system doesn't know that. Section 3. The preparation hypothesis. Now, here's what overthinkers don't realize. Your brain thinks it's protecting you. Every mental rehearsal of a conversation before it happens, your brain is running disaster preparedness training. Every analysis of what went wrong, post-incident review to prevent future errors. Every 2 a.m. thought spiral. Your brain is solving problems while you're trying to sleep. Neuroscientists Dr. Moshe Bar's research found that the brain's default mode, network active during overthinking, is actually generating predictions about future events to prepare you. Your brain isn't torturing you randomly. It genuinely believes that if it thinks through every possible scenario, you'll be prepared for anything. The issue: this strategy worked great for our ancestors avoiding predators. It works terribly for modern social anxiety and decision-making paralysis. Your overthinking brain is like a security system that's so sensitive it triggers an alarm when a leaf falls. The intention is protection. The result is exhaustion. Section 4. The perfectionism connection. Let's talk about why your brain won't let things go. Because behind most overthinking is a specific fear: making the wrong choice. Research published in the Journal of Personality found strong correlation between overthinking and perfectionism. If you overthink, you probably also believe there's a right answer to every situation, and if you just think hard enough, you'll find it. But here's the psychological trap. Most life situations don't have objectively correct answers. Should you text back immediately or wait? There's no right answer. Do you say the perfect thing in that conversation? There is no perfect thing. Your brain is searching for certainty in fundamentally uncertain situations. And when it can't find certainty, it keeps searching and searching and searching. Overthinkers aren't indecisive because they can't think clearly. You're indecisive because you can see too many options too clearly. You understand the implications and second-order effects of every choice. That's not a failure of intelligence. That's an overwhelming success of it. Section 5. The social cost nobody talks about. Here's what makes overthinking socially complicated. While you're analyzing the conversation, you're not fully present in the conversation. Someone's talking to you. Your brain is simultaneously processing their words, analyzing their tone, reading their body language, formulating your response value, how your response might land, remembering similar past conversations, predicting where this conversation is going by the time you respond. You've thought through 17 different versions of what you could say. They just think you paused awkwardly.